What happened at Hiroshima is not just history, it's a turning point in human existence. On the morning of August 6, 1945, the city of Hiroshima, Japan, was about to change forever. It was an ordinary Monday, people were going to work, kids were headed to school. They had no idea that a plane named the Enola Gay, carrying the world's first atomic bomb, was flying toward them. This wasn't just another bomb, it was a weapon of mass destruction with power beyond anything humanity had ever seen. The bomb was called Little Boy. It was a uranium based atomic bomb weighing over 4 tons and dropped from an altitude of nearly 31,000 feet. At exactly 8:15 a.m., the bomb exploded about 600 meters above the center of Hiroshima. It created a blinding flash, a massive fireball, and a mushroom cloud that rose over 60,000 feet into the sky. Temperatures near the center reached over 7,000 degrees Celsius, that's 12,600 Fahrenheit, instantly vaporizing anyone and anything nearby. Immediate destruction. In seconds, the entire city was engulfed in flames. Approximately 70,000 people died immediately. Buildings crumbled, skin melted, glass turned into dust, concrete structures disintegrated, and wooden homes burst into flames. Thousands who survived the initial blast were trapped in the rubble or burned alive in the fires that followed. The sound of crying, screaming, and silence filled the air. By the end of 1945, the death toll had risen to over 140,000 people, many dying from burns, injuries, and radiation. The aftermath. But that wasn't the end of it. Survivors, known as hibakusha, faced years of suffering. Radiation sickness caused hair loss, vomiting, bleeding, and eventually cancers. Children born to survivors often had birth defects. People were shunned, isolated, and discriminated against, even by fellow Japanese citizens. Entire families were erased, generations lost. And this was only the first atomic bomb ever used in war. Why Hiroshima? So, why did this happen? The United States wanted to end World War II quickly. Japan refused to surrender, and an invasion of Japan could cost millions of lives. President Harry Truman authorized the bombing, believing it would save more lives in the long run. 3 days later, a second bomb was dropped on Nagasaki. On August 15, 1945, Japan finally surrendered. World War II was over, but a new kind of fear had begun, the fear of nuclear war. The world response. The world was shocked. Many believed the bombing was necessary, others called it a war crime. It sparked global debates that continue to this day. Countries rushed to develop their own nuclear weapons. The Cold War began soon after, and the world lived under the shadow of nuclear annihilation. Hiroshima became not just a destroyed city, but a symbol of what humanity is capable of, both in destruction and in survival. Hiroshima today. Today, Hiroshima is rebuilt. It's a peaceful, thriving city with schools, businesses, and a deep message for the world. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park stands where the bomb exploded, filled with messages of hope, peace, and remembrance. The atomic bomb dome, left in ruins, is preserved exactly as it was after the blast, a haunting reminder of what happened. Every year on August 6th, people gather to remember the victims and say one phrase in every language: never again. Let us hope the world listens.